Well, looky there. And we are not here to talk about every light played in 2010, unfortunately. Or maybe for you, fortunately. I am talking about 7/16/94. Really, basically, that's all I want. I think I've already got a recap of the show on my channel. I've talked about it many times. It is, for sure, my favorite show. And yeah, today I hadn't listened to it in a while, and it was just like it's just like the last day of school, man. Is there a better example of them just having so much fun on stage? It was they were just touring like madmen back then, and then this one was the last show of the summer tour. Trey was getting married soon, and it just felt like, man, they were loving it. And the show was very good. Just had many shenanigans, as people like to say, including myself. I like to say shenanigans as well. And then there was there's like things like I've heard it so many times, like before something happens, like the signal, the Simpsons signal in Antelope, for example. Like I could hear that coming in my head before it was played. The Down with Disease, I feel like I just know every note of it. And then even a couple of songs that I don't really love normally that were just awesome on there. The 2001, While So Short. Just a great show all around. Just felt like maybe not a party, but just like a celebration or something, man. I mean, you could just hear at the Scent of a Mule, they were having so much fun. The Catapult, just a lot of fun. So if you're ever wanting to listen to a show with just lots of fun and excitement, it's fun and it's free. I don't know about the free part. You probably have to get the app or something. Maybe it's on YouTube. I don't know. It's out there somewhere. You can get an audience version for sure. But the reason I was listening to that was to cheer myself up. When Phish is not on tour, there's a couple of things on this channel I can count on. The Ohio State versus Michigan football game. Usually that video, you can count on that, whether if Ohio State wins or loses. Turns out it's watched by more when they lose. And then the NCAA bracket video. I mean, a lot of years, that has been my most watched video. And I have just always loved the NCAA tournament. I mean, even when I was a kid, getting in trouble at school. Well, not really getting in trouble, but being told I'm not allowed to have like an office pool situation in elementary or middle school or whatever it was. I remember I felt pretty cool though. Like the principal, he told my mom. My mom was like, I don't really see the harm, I mean, other than the fact that he's taking lunch money from these kids and throwing it into the pool. I was going to give the winner the money, of course. That wasn't some kind of sleazeball, It was winner takes all, in fact. And so she didn't really see the problem, She thought it was a fun little activity. And then the principal described it as an illegal gambling ring, which she laughed a little, and I thought it was awesome, actually. The Sopranos wasn't around yet, but I felt like a little Christopher Moltisanti. I was like, an illegal gambling ring, cool. I thought I was just, copying some brackets. I don't know where the copier came from, actually. We didn't have a copier, but I don't know. I must have had my parents take me up to Kinko's or something. So I made some copies, went into school, told the kids, man, $1 a bracket. Took their lunch money, of course. That was when the teachers were on to us. They're like, hey, man, why are Kevin and all of his buddies not eating? And what's on that paper they're all looking at? Why they all got ink pens out? What's going on here? So, I think I got away with it one year, and then the next year it got busted up. The illegal gambling ring was broken up, unfortunately. And yeah, the video kind of flopped this year. I don't know why. I don't bother trying to figure out the YouTube algorithm game. I just assume, really the truth is that a lot of other people are posting, like pros, Andy Katz. I can't compete with Andy Katz. The what's that other guy's name? The psychopathic ginger or something. He's like kind of like a pro YouTuber type. He's got a bracket video, man. I just can't compete with those guys. I think my picks are good, but my videos suck. So that's the problem there, I suppose. It's a shame though, because I'm feeling it, man. It's gonna be a great bracket this year. UConn, feeling good about them. Somebody mentioned they like Auburn to win it all. I do too. Auburn was maybe my second favorite team, but then they're going to run into UConn, unfortunately. So no can do on the Tigers. All right, so I guess we'll get out of here. Do yourself a favor. Listen to a little July 16th, 94. If you haven't entered the group yet, my previous video, there's a link there. I don't know. Kind of out of breath here once again. Always happens in these videos. So, go Flyers. Boom. Pick Vermont and pick Dayton. Why not? I'm a little worried about that Vermont pick. That was a bit of a homer pick. It's not like I'm from Vermont, but being a diehard Phish fan, I mean, I feel like I'm from Vermont. Never stepped foot in the state. Boom. Love you guys.